We're close. I can feel it. There are increasing signs of wolf activity. The trees are becoming less dense, and a natural fog is rolling in. And dead plants are appearing at an increased rate. All of the signs of the vampiress's lair drawing us in. We're close. Gaunt. I can't believe it. This is the culmination of everything we've been working towards, my love. Everything we've longed for. The vengeance I've needed. It's finally going to be ours. Soon my life can finally go back to normal. I can be rid of my torment. I can lay this hatred to rest. I can live again. God, it feels surreal. You know, for a long time, it felt like I was just reliving it. Every single day. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard them. The screams. The splattering of blood, the sounds of an entire village slaughtered in an instant by her. I remember it all so vividly that it haunts me. It haunts me day in, day out, over and over and over and over and fucking over, like a never-ending nightmare. It's like I'm still there. I see it. I feel it. I fucking smell it. And it just never fucking ends. But it will today. At long last, it's all. It's finally. I'll finally be free. Thank you. I can't express how much it means to me that you're here. This is by all accounts not your battle. It never has been. It's been mine, and yet still you. You've chosen to be by my side, in spite of everything. You see how this has consumed me, and you've decided to stay, and I can't thank you enough for that. You don't have to go this far, you know. If you're only doing this because you feel you have to prove your love for me with some grand gesture, you don't. I promise, I'm still going to love you, even if you don't stay tonight. I promise it's okay. Okay. If you're sure. By the vibe, I love you. We're here. Moon stars above. This place is as gaudy as I imagined. It'd be almost comical if she wasn't such a... I mean, fuck me. Black bricks, ebony door frames, long tall towers with... Is that red ivory? How did she even manage to find vines in that color? It's almost as if she looked up every vampiric stereotype in the book and applied it to her decorating style. I mean, it's absurd. A trap? How do you mean? Why on earth would she want to be found? That doesn't make any sense. She's the most wanted figure in almost all of history, stylizing her home so that... No, surely she doesn't. Surely she does not think so lowly of us, of everyone, of me, that she... It would be an outright mockery of... I don't want to believe in the possibility of what you're saying. It feels far too cruel, even for her standards. Yet I can't outright deny the probability of it. If she truly is prepared for us, attempting to lure us in like lambs to the slaughter, we must tread carefully. Stick by me, okay? Good. Hand me the climbing rope, would you? You're not seriously proposing that we just walk in through the front door, are you? Don't be a fool. If she truly is prepared, we'd be playing right into her hand. Fine. Maybe you're right. Maybe we're doing so anyway. But still... I don't want to take on more risks than we have to. Okay. Good. I'm glad you're seeing my perspective. Now, I'm going to toss the hook up into that stone window on the second floor of the rightmost tower. Then I'll help you up. No. I should be the one to go first. Between the two of us, I'm the more agile, and it's better that I can help you up. Besides, this is, well, you know, this is my burden. I should go first, in case there's any danger ahead. What if something were to happen to you? I'm not trying to infantilize you, love, but it's just... I don't want anything to happen to you. I couldn't forgive myself if anything did. This is... stop! Don't fight me on this! Just listen to me! Fine. You can go first, just... I'm begging you. Please be careful. Don't die. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
You okay? I'm keeping watch, but haven't seen any signs of anything alarming. But you never know. I've got your back. Be careful. You're almost there. Keep going. You made it. Thank the moon and stars. What's happening? Quick! You have to jump down. You're gonna be sealed in. You have to trust me. I'll catch you. Just jump. No.
Look. The full and shining armor finally awakens. The thief of the night, the love-struck hero, the brave soul, attempting to fell me all in the name of his lover. Oh, don't worry, dear. Believe me when I say it's awfully cute. Oh no. Is someone starting to regain their senses? I would say there's no need to fear, but that's not entirely true. In circumstances like these, you really should feel fear. So, I will say, I am glad it was you who so bravely scaled my tower, I was hoping we'd get a moment alone. Don't struggle so hard against those bindings, dear. You're not going to get out. Lithonium steel, designed to keep in beasts 10 times your size, which, trust me, I've done before. Don't worry though, my perfect little pet. It's not my intention to hurt you. Well, that's kind of a half-truth. I'm not intending on hurting you much, but I am planning on turning you. Oh, don't look at me with such malice, dear. I know your lover would hate it. That's precisely why I intend on doing it. You know, it's exceedingly rare that I ever take an interest in human affairs. Honestly, I find you all dull, monotonous, boring. To me, you are no better than the rats fighting over scraps in the walls. At best, you are all an annoying background hum to otherwise typical daily affairs. In other words, you all are trivial, inconsequential, annoying. But I've had my eye on you two for a couple of days now. I mean, you entered my territory so brazenly, without regard for your own life, and I found it amusing. So I decided to watch the both of you, see what topics of conversation you both would amuse yourselves with. You know, I've come to like you, so very much in fact, and I think you would make for a great companion, and I mean the eternal kind. Oh, I know. You protest the very notion. After all, this quest of yours is all in the name of love, isn't it? And yet, my darling hero, if you would answer me this, when was the last time she took an interest in your affairs? I mean, don't get me wrong, I can understand why she loathes me so much, but that hatred is just so blinding, isn't it? So worthlessly self-destructive. And think of how she talks of you. It's as if you're an annoyance to her plans, isn't it? As if you're getting in the way by trying to be helpful. How many times has her anger interfered with your relationship? How many times has she ignored your needs in trying to meet hers? She's so overwhelmed with her own tragedies. It's all incredibly, woe is me, you know? And there never seems to be any room for you in her heart. Tell me, what do you think will happen to you after she tries to take my life? She'll be without purpose when she realizes how futile her efforts are. All the favors you've done for her. Do you believe she'll have room in her heart to appreciate them? Clever little thing, aren't you? Perhaps I am manipulating you. All right. Perhaps I'm trying to convince you simply to get what I want. Yet, it did give you pause, didn't it? Answer me honestly. Do you really feel loved in the circumstances you are in now? How much of your life have you sacrificed in order to cater to her desires? Why not accept something different for yourself? Something better? I can grant you something so much better. Imagine, if you will, you are no longer tied to the binds of the mortal world. You can do as you please for all eternity, without limit. You are with unfathomable power, which will likely lead you to accrue unfathomable wealth. You can live your life as a god, without worrying about the devotion of your people and living in service to please them. You'd be a free agent, serving no higher power than yourself. You could command an army of the hells. You could take the world if you chose. And the best part of it all, you wouldn't have to deal with the crushing, eternal loneliness of immortality. For you'd never be alone again, my dear. For you'd have me. Someone who actually cares about your interests and desires. Can you really say the same about her? You say you can, but again, why the hesitation? Why don't we have a little test then? If you're so sure of where her loyalties lie, we can make it a game. Let me turn you. Let me give you the dark gift. And then you can watch and see if she turns her stake against you. You can see if she'll abandon you the second you do something for yourself. Or well, who knows? Maybe she'll surprise us both and let you live. The point is, test her, my little dove. See if she is as loyal to you as you are to her. Tempted, aren't you? You want to do this, don't you? That's it. That's it, my dear. Just give in. Look at you. Look at that soft, peaceful expression. So perfect. So sweet. You feel your life slipping from you, don't you? Just give in. Just give in. Just give in. It's okay, my dear. You're finally getting what you want. This is not about what she wants. and utterly about you. Soft, sweet, gentle, so loving in the embrace of death. Just give in. It's all going to be all right. Just give in. And voila, our phoenix reborn from the ashes. The first vampire in 1,000 years.
My love, there you are,
Oh, and here comes lover dearest. How kind of you to finally grace us with your presence.
What happened? What did you do?
Oh, you poor sweet thing. What does it look like? 2 brand new puncture wounds on the neck. Fresh fangs barely protruding from the upper lip. It should be obvious, my dear.
No. There's no way. You couldn't have...
Oh, but I did.
You fucking bitch! I'm going to kill...
Oh, my dear. Such a silly little thing, aren't you? You think you can hurt me? Such a ridiculous notion, really. Well, would you look at that? Your lover is staring at you with such a hungry gaze, aren't they? They've got to be simply ravenous at the sight of you.
My love, this isn't you. Snap out of this, I beg you.
You know what the funny thing is, girl? They practically begged me to do it.
No. No, they didn't. You lie, you foul wretch.
And yet here they stand, willing and ready to feed. It was so easy to bend their will, you know. One little push was all it took for their betrayal. It makes sense, I suppose, given how selfish you are.
Selfish? Selfish? You've taken away the only thing I had left and you dare to call me selfish? Love, is it true? Is it true that you... Why?
Well, it should be obvious. When you spend all your time focusing on yourself, it's easy to imagine that those around you would grow tired of feeling so unimportant. It's only natural that this would happen. But I'm here now for the rest of eternity.
No. Love. Why?
Would you look at that, dearest? She's drawn her stake, and she's pointing it right at you.
Don't make me do this. Please, God, don't make me do this.
She's not going to show you mercy, you know. I'd strike first while you can. She's easy prey for me, but for you, she's an experienced hunter. I'd strike while you can.
My love, you forced my hand. I I love you, but I cannot allow you to live.
Oh, how brave of you. Go on, dear. If she's giving in to her nature, why shouldn't you give in to you?
Shut up! This doesn't involve you. This is between me and them. Let me do this in peace, you fucking monster. How could you do this to me? Of course I loved you. I don't know what you are anymore. Sworn by my oath to the 5 gods of justice. As a protector of good from all that is evil, I hereby... I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't kill you.
Well, this is certainly a turn of events, isn't it? Perhaps she cares about you more than I thought. Yet the fact still remains. This is all a little too late. You should have done this a long time ago.
I'm sorry if I haven't done enough for you, but you're all that I have left.
Oh, please. Spare us the tears. Come on, my love. If she really cared for you, she would have shown it before now. Now that she's at risk of losing you, now that's when she's begging.
I realize that I may not have been the best partner to you, and I'm sorry. I'm selfish, I'm broken, and I'm horrible, but I love you. We can find a way to cure this. We can fix this. Please, help me kill her.
Fix you? There's nothing to fix. Think of all the power you just gained. I've placed the world in your hands, and still she seeks to fix you? She should be happy for you. Imagine all the good you could do with your power.
No. Vampires are all the same deep down. It's a rot. It will consume them like it consumed you.
Ouch. Are you going to believe that? Do you really believe that your fate has been taken from you?
I won't force you to stay with me. I can't. Please. Choose me. Help me defeat her. I can make you right again.
Honestly, if I were you, I'd stay by the side of the person who brings out your best potential. The person who seems actually interested in you and your affairs. But ultimately, it is up to you. So do as you like. You can stay with the self-pitying narcissist, or you can stay with me, and we could rule the night eternally together.
Please.
Choose.